Welcome, everyone, to Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So FIU's offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He'll pull it on the read. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Fuller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted.
You just got to be so careful now with footing. Quarterbacks, the ball's going to be slippery. Receivers maybe slipping in and out of breaks. They just weren't on the same page on that last throw. First drive of the game, in the rain, they throw a pick.
On first down, here comes this offense. Makes the quick grab. Makes the catch and knock down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Running it back, it's Curse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll leave it with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
On the move, it's Estes. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That's reeled in. It's best. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Florida Atlantic, 10. Florida International, 0.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Unloads it left. And the pass hits. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Curse. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Florida International.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
FIU pushing tempo. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. FIU will line up to punt. Looking for a block. It's Curse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bruce. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
You know what to do. Get loud.
He wants to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they got him for the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Panthers in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got him in the flat. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds his big tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting into the action.
Looking to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida International!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll try the run. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He wants to throw here on second down. Got the back over the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be down.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down after that incompletion. Starts to scramble to the left. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
17, Florida International, 7.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the ground. At the 45, on his way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, running back on the move.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. FIU pushing tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He looks that one in nicely.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's best. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Gets away from one, finds room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? Do you want to put a linebacker on him? I like...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 45. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
It'll be a draw. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
20, Florida International, 10.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
FIU will line up to punt.
On to kick it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. FIU pushing tempo.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in third down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
The give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Offense working from the pistol. On the ground, it's Curse. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Power football with the run. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. In the red area, it's Curse. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the punishment has been extended.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Shakes off the tackler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The handoff, keep working on that clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.